Hey guys, Harper here, head of safety and training at Milner Wrecker Service. I wanted to make a safety video for you guys today, explain to y'all about chains and maintenance on your chains, when to replace them, when they start showing signs of wear and tear. I got a few chains set out here for you to look at. A couple that are broken, one good one, and one with some stretched links in it. So let's get a close-up of these. When you start seeing chains with stretched links in them, like this one here, how it's stretched at the weld and it's kind of bent, that's not good. That means that chain link is about to break. And I'm sure everybody's heard the thing about the weakest link in the chain makes the whole chain weak and everything. Y'all know how it goes. There's a couple other ones in here, bent links, and you can see where the hook has marred this link. It means that chain has been stretched too tight for its working load limit. It's almost at the breaking load limit. This is a 3/8 70 grade chain, so the working load limit on this one is about 7,000 pounds, depending on what brand you have. Some of them are 68, some of them are 74, but you can always kind of go with the 7,000. It's kind of the median, but somebody has put more than 7,000 pounds of pressure on this chain at some point. You can see all these links are bent. This one's damn near touching, but that somebody was me also. I know it's unavoidable in what we're doing. You can't always treat your equipment exactly how it's meant to be treated. We just don't have that option as wrecker operators. But this is a good chain. This chain is pretty new. Let's take a look at this one. You can see all the links are the original shape they're supposed to be. They're not marred by hooks. They're a little dirty, but that's from being in the box. But there's no marred places on this hook, on this chain, where the hook is dug into it like this. So this chain is good to go. It's good for whatever you want to put on it, up to 7,000 pounds. And when you put over 7,000 pounds on a 3/8 70 grade chain, you end up with a link that looks like this, and it has disconnected from its device. It is now Bluetooth. And you can see where, if you look in there, you can see where it sheared off. You can see where it broke at first and then it sheared the rest of it off, and that's usually what they look like. This is from pulling too hard right here, and the chain that was connected here pulled out of it. All your chains and stuff, they need to be inspected at least once a week. Look for places like that. If you're gonna replace your chains, let your supervisor know that you need to replace those chains, because you can't just throw them away and not replace them. Then you'll run out of chains. You won't have enough chains to do your job. So have your supervisor replace them for you, and also make sure you get 70 grade, the exact same as the chain you're replacing. You can't go to Home Depot or something and buy a 43 grade chain. It won't hold up for what we're doing. Only thing those chains are good for is swing sets. So 70 grade chains are normally what we call transport chains, and that's what they use on flatbeds to tie down stuff and all that. We also have our recovery chains, which are 80 grade or 100 grade. Might go up to 120 grade. The chains are square links then. But for what we're doing, just inspect your chains. Make sure all the links are the exact same shape that they were when they started, when you got the chain. And look for these marred places. And if you see them, just throw that chain away or put it back in the back of your box. And if you ever need to tie up something that you're going to leave that chain on, you might use it for that. But other than that, you don't ever want to take a chance on one of these marred chains, because they'll screw you every time. Something will break, possibly fall off. Worst case scenario, something falls off of your truck, kills somebody. So I know that sounds dark, but you always got to think of the worst case scenario for what we're doing. It's not an easy job. It's not a safe job most of the time. So you got to think ahead, guys. Be proactive. Anyway, appreciate you guys listening. Thanks for your time. Give me a call if you have any questions.